Cheer up. What are we looking at in the background here? Hang on, y'all. Hi. What's my light doing? Is that better? Hannah, hi. How are you? I'm waiting like 1 minute or so for people to get into the live stream, and then we're going to do stuff. Good. Then we're going to like officially start. If you're watching this on a playback, if you're not watching this live, if you clicked on this, this is a live stream, so I'm going to be interacting with people in the chat. So sorry you missed it, but I'm here every Sunday at 4. So maybe you'll get the next one. Nikki's here. Oh, and nearly headless Nick. It has been a while. Good to see you again. And Rebecca and Jennifer and Danya. Is it Danya or Danya? I don't know how the A goes in that, or if I'm even pronouncing it correctly. It's 4 o'clock. Let's do the official beginning. Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome to Unicorn Centaur, and this is the weekly live stream. I do these Sundays at 4 p.m. to connect with you guys. Usually we're making an equestrian craft of some sort. It either relates to horses, or it's for horses, or it's for equestrians. And it's October, so it's like Halloween time. So today I'm just kind of working on, I've got my unicorn horns that I'm making. I'm going to be putting just coats of paint on those. So it's nothing totally spectacular, but I want to make, y'all know I love me some good old fashioned pencil and paper. I want to make an ultimate Halloween costume list. I want to sit here and everybody, let's talk about, we can even break it down into categories first: animals, superheroes, fictional characters, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, let's really break it down and come up with ideas that they don't have to be fully fleshed, but just an idea that everyone can go, ooh, you know. And then I'm going to post the full list on Instagram and on Facebook, so that we can all like absorb some of the lovely creative juices. Anyway, so let me get into the chat on my phone so I can follow it there. Because I don't have still have my glasses, but if you've been here for a while, you know, I sat on my glasses last month. So I've been living with them taped together. So I don't want to put on my taped together glasses. So I'm like, if you see me like doing this, it's because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to look at y'all in the chat. You know, by the way, hey, 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. Hey, 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. I want to be Joko from Duncanro. I don't even know how to say that. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. And Sadie, Olivia, Equestrian, hello. So my shout outs at the beginning, I've got Nikki's here already. Our channel members are here. If you wonder why Nikki's name is green, it's because she is a channel member. I have my Unicorn and my Centaur members of this channel. Now that's like a paid extra. You still get to be in the live stream and the live chat for free, and you still get videos every week. But there are bonuses for members, and one of them is a shout out, and Nikki is my newest member. And oh my gosh, hang on. Also, I've got Zadel, Jungle Zadel, who usually pops up in the chat here, is a new member as well. And Jen E. And then, let's see, that's those 3. Oh my God, I didn't write these down. I have to do the shout outs. There's Sheila and Blue Raven Farms, of course. Kelly and Lana at Blue Raven Farms. And then, oh no, who am I forgetting? My beautiful members, I love you. Oh, Genevieve. Madeline Kate is here. Hey. So shout outs to all of my members. It's not just like a way to get a badge in the chat. Being a member at this point, every single dollar of my memberships and my Patreon and any dollars that I make, my point is all of my money goes straight to my horse board and my farrier, who I saw today. So all of those dollars go there because I'm still kind of in the hole. But good news for those of you who have known me a long time. The company that I worked for doing tours has started up again. So I did a ghost tour downtown Savannah last night, and it was strange with a mask on, and my people had masks with me. And so that's another source of income that's coming back in. So that is fantastic news. I don't know how much it's going to be yet though, because like I'm not going to be doing as many tours as I did when the pandemic hit, for sure. So hang on, let me get my drink. Oh, today, y'all, my drink today, this is an early Christmas present from Adriana. Look, it's Artax. Hang on. Ghoster, you should, Nikki, you should come. I've been a tour guide in Savannah, Georgia since 2003. It is how I pay for my horse habit. I do tours a couple nights a week to the tourists, and I get paid and they tip me money. And it, before the pandemic, was well more than enough to pay the board on my horses and to pay for the things for this YouTube channel. But that's one of the reasons I've been pushing monetized content lately, is because all of that dried up, all of it. So I was like, okay. A YouTube channel involving horses costs money. So hopefully if I get a bunch of tours, then I won't have to like push the money so hard. But the members are literally keeping this channel alive right now. That was my point. I think that was my point. Also, hi, my bleached roots. My husband helped me bleach my roots last night because they were... Y'all saw me, okay? Nobody judged me. Nobody came for me in the comments. Nobody dragged my nasty roots, and I appreciate you. I love you so much. But I had to take care of that, and we're going to put the teal back on them in a bit. So a ballerina for tutu. Oh, yeah, there better be. There better be. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put ballerina on the list because that is precious. I'm going to get out some paint in a minute and paint some, but I want to think of some categories for our ultimate Halloween costume list. Superheroes. I'm writing this down. Superheroes. What did I say before? I've already forgot I was like, oh, I'm brilliant. I know 5 things already. Now I can't even think. I am a mess. Yes, y'all, people follow each other on Instagram. I love that. If we drop, I'm going to put my Instagram in here. Hello. How do I do this? I'm not even in the thing. I'm sitting here typing. Y'all, just like a cat in a meme. Why am I like this? No, not here. So that's me on, that is me on Instagram. And Rebecca, who is our newest patron, hey girl, working on Queen Isabella and making, is it Ivar or Ivar? Her war horse. He's a Paso Fino, so I have to be CDC doctor. Hey, you know what? That is like, hey, a superhero. We're going to put in the superhero category. CDC doctor. Doctor. Oh, animals. That was one that I was thinking of, like all the different animals that you could, like, I know your horse is an animal already. Duh, I get it. But like there are people who have painted giraffe spots or shaved giraffe spots into their horse's coats. So, I mean, giraffe. I've made Artax a zebra and a cow. A black cat. I turned their friend Horse Hamlin into a black cat with little ears and some whiskers. Black cat. And then you could I like turning the horse. You could braid the horse's tail so that it looked like, so it's not like hairy. And I don't know, maybe put a tail bag on it to make it look like a black cat tail. And then you can be the witch. I want to do that now. I don't have a black horse. Jen's here. Hey, did you miss your shout out, girl? It's okay if you're not here at the very beginning. I appreciate anybody. You know, an hour is a long time to hang out with somebody. I so appreciate it when you guys carve out an hour out of your day to be with me, to come up with Halloween costumes, to work on unicorn horns, to have some creative time for yourself. Why am I taking these out of here? They need to stay in here. I'm just going to put them here. This is like a magazine organizer that I just have my random unicorn horns in. Okay. I am going to need a place to set them when they're drying. And one more sip. On this side, it says daring, nerve, and chivalry. 10 points to Gryffindor. All right, where's my paints? I've just got some regular old acrylic paint today that I'm using. Where's my others? Sometimes I do a base coat, like I spray paint a base coat on there, but today I was like, can we just go for it? Like if I need an extra coat of paint on here, isn't that a thing we can do? Hang on. And let me not get paint on my new Extra Equestrians shirt. My hoodie is over here. Where's my hoodie? My hoodie's over here somewhere. I've been living in my hoodie. Somebody in the Extra Equestrians group requested a zip front hoodie, so I made a zip front hoodie. Oh, I'm almost out of this one. I have more. This is pearl white. So I've got white, I've got black. I want to make a black unicorn horn and see how it turns out and put that iridescent glitter that I have, that biodegradable glitter. I don't have black glitter, but I have this really cool iridescent glitter. So I want to make a white horn and a black horn and paint the highlights and shadows on both of them and then see what they look like with some of that. Anyway, I'm excited. So black cat, cow. What are some other animals we can dress up? Horses. I see zebra. Sandman. Sandman as in like Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, or like the comic or the graphic novel or the whatever. I'm going to say it wrong and the nerds are going to drag me. Oh my God. I'm going to put Sandman. Slytherin for life. Well, Adriana's a Slytherin, so, and she's the one who made it. That she made a mug for Liam too that has a 20-sided die on it, and on the and painted in green it says any means necessary, and Liam just lit up when he saw it. Sandman from the movie. Oh, and from the movie Rise of the Guardians. I don't know if I've seen that. Uh-oh. I'm telling on myself. Oh, Sadie MC, your horse was a giraffe last year? That is awesome. We've had a couple people posting pics. Oh, speaking, something just caught my eye, y'all. I made some gold glitter gel, and if you're in the Extra Equestrians group, remember the pictures posted of the horse that was painted with dragon scales in gold glitter. That's going to be this week's video. I'm like, I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I made a bunch of gold glitter gel, and I'm going to groom Sunny until he falls asleep, and then I'm going to paint scales all over him. Anyway, that's my life. What's your week like? Unicorns. Yes, I've got unicorns on the list. What about, what other animals could I go? Oh, tiger. Someone said, Tiger King. There was somebody in the comments of one of my costume videos that said she wanted to paint stripes on her horse like a tiger and then dress up like Carol Baskin. And I almost peed myself reading this comment. I'm like, I couldn't even see to answer this child. I'm like, please do this. Tiger. It's hysterical. Fairy Centicorn Pirate. How would we do that? Now, if anybody follows the cosplayer Jenny D, she has a YouTube channel, and she made a Centaurette costume, like from the movie Fantasia, the original Fantasia. She made a Centaurette costume, and it looks so pretty. And the back legs move when she walks. It looks so cool. I would want to wear it grocery shopping. I would want to wear it to Target. I would want to walk into the post office like that. Don't think I wouldn't. You seen her costumes? Yes, she's amazing. I follow her. I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. Superheroes, animals. What are some other categories? While we're thinking of animals, what about like historically, like horse and rider, or something where you're riding something? Classic riding duos, like Roy Rogers and Trigger. Riding duos. I'm going to leave Tonto off the list. Riding duos. So like Napoleon and his horse, or that would be fun. If you have a horse that looks like, you know, the painting of Napoleon on his gray horse, if you have a horse that looks like that, why wouldn't you? Oh God, especially if you could make it rear up. Wouldn't that be fun to dress up like Napoleon and just have that picture? Anyway, I can't think of any real medieval cavalry. That's a good one. Just what about medieval? I'm just going to put medieval on the list. Medieval. I just spelled medieval wrong. I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to hold that up to the camera. Medieval. How did I even wear a mask? Steampunk anything. Steampunk is kind of like a style, but that would be fun to do. What would you do on a steampunk horse? You could make a top hat with the little goggles for the horse with the ear, so your horse's ears come out of the side. Watches, like pocket watches and gears off of a breastplate. Everything brown, of course, all sepia tones. Or make the horse into a blimp. Steampunk Valkyrie. Oh God. Oh, I want to be there for that. I'm having strong feelings. I'm overcome. I want to see you transform. Please video this, Nikki. Nikki's got these wings and she's got this beautiful horse and she's just already gorgeous. So, okay, picture a beautiful horse and a beautiful woman. And now we're going to add glitter and actual angel wings and a costume. Like, I'm already tearing up. Oh my God. I'm so glad things like this are happening in the world. Oh, skeleton, right? Skeleton horse. I wanted to do, somebody was asking for ideas for a paint horse. You know what? I'm just going to write paint horse costumes. We need to think of some paint horse costumes besides your typical quote unquote Indian. You know what I'm saying? We need something to do with paint horses. And I thought, I wonder what it would look like if you had a paint horse and then you painted bones on the black parts of the horse and painted muscles on the white parts of the horse. Would that look too weird? Would it look like a weird cutaway horse? Or do paint patterns like with different colors in the black or brown and in the white. I don't know. I don't have a paint horse. I can't do this, you guys. What do you do when you wear a horse costume and you have to pee? That depends. Some use a tube. Stop it, grannies. Usually a costume has a way to like easily get out of it, but I have been in costumes before where you just kind of go before you leave the house and you try not to drink too much beer or caffeinated beverages that will make you have to go to the potty. Don't drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water after, because if you sweat a lot, you're going to have to hydrate. Yeah, that's always a problem. Borg. Oh my gosh, what if you turned your horse into, what if you made your horse a Borg too? Borg. Fandoms, that's a good one. Fandoms, you can do so much with a horse and rider. You could dress up as Morty and put a Rick wig on your horse with like, and make kind of a lab coat out of a quarter sheet for your horse and be Rick and Morty, or dress your horse up like Pickle Rick. Ragdoll paint sketches between the colors. Stitches. Oh, stitches between the colors. Yeah. Somebody else said that, like to be patchwork. Right. Paint a horse. Paint horse. Ragdoll. Patchwork. I like that idea. Autism Centaur is here. Hello. It is good to see you. I am not even painting anything. I'm just sitting here chatting with you guys. What in the world? I need to pick out a brush. We were coming up with the ultimate Halloween costume list, and there are different categories that we thought of, like superheroes, animals, famous riding duos, steampunk as a style, ideas for paint horses, different science fiction and nerdy fandoms. What do I want? Which brush do I want? I need more brushes. I have not been washing all of my brushes. I've been a really bad girl. So like my really awesome brushes are dwindling because every once in a while I'll just forget after I'm done and I'll walk away for a second and then it's out of my mind. It's over. Let's paint something while we're doing this. See, I have two like giant honking ones that are going to have to be cut down because they are just too big. I'm going to cover this. This leaned up against something and got this red color on it and I hate it now. So we're going to go ahead and try to cover that up with white. We've made a choice. I need a palette. Dang. Oh. It's got some silver over here, but we'll put the silver in that. All right. Oh, keep a can of the water. I do. Well, I've got, this is actually my paint water right here in my Unicorn Centaur mug. So, oh, speaking of mugs, I need more drink. Autism Centaur Zadel's here. Hello, hello. Young Frankenstein would use zippers. Frankenstein is a neat idea for a paint horse. I wonder, maybe Frankenstein. I'm just going to put Frankenstein. I think we're going to need, I think this is going to have to be an ongoing list. We're not going to come up with the ultimate Halloween costume list in an hour. How cute was I to think that was going to happen? Okay. I am spooting out some white paint. Don't go anywhere. Don't go on my phone. Don't drink your paint water. Yes, that's very important. Oh, I probably spray painting this would have been nicer. I'm done. This is going to take more time. This is going to take way more time. I kind of like the texture of it though. Okay, what are some other categories for costumes? Like besides, monsters, like monsters, you know, like your typical witch, vampire, Frankenstein. And I know Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster. Don't come for me. So there's one. What else? Celebrities. Celebrities might be hard to do with horses, but I bet you could do. What are some celebrities? Now I'm like, who can I do? Like two celebrities. I don't know. Oh, well, I guess that would be fictional character, but I was thinking Harry Potter. I know someone had in the extra group had their horse dressed as Harry Potter, and they had house robes on as well, I believe. House robes on. Listen to me. Okay. Okay, I actually don't mind this process. This is kind of soothing. Thank you for being here with me. By the way, what are you working on today? Are you just here for the Halloween costume ideas, or are you working on a project? A couple of folks have said what they're working on. Valkyrie costume for one. Or if you're doing something else like folding laundry, I'm happy to be here hanging out with you while you're getting some chores done. Sometimes it's kind of fun just going down the spiral because like before you know it, you're down at the bottom and you're like, oh, it's kind of a little meditative thing. Hang on. Minotaur fawn. Ooh, yeah. Bob Ross. Yes. I think I can't remember if it was me or someone else. Dang it. In the extra equestrians group suggested that for paint horses, but to like paint stuff in the white parts. I think someone else suggested Bob Ross. And I suggested Van Gogh. So like put a Bob Ross painting in the white parts of a paint horse or on a white horse. And then you be Bob Ross on the back of the horse. Or I was thinking Starry Night Van Gogh. And then you dress as Van Gogh with a bandage around one ear. Trisha's cleaning boots. I need to do that. Mine are gross. Okay. The horse-like creatures from Avatar. That would be so cool. Hey, I don't even know where to put that. horse things avatar. I'm going to redo this list. Avatar? God, I can't talk and write at the same time. And I'm holding a phone and a paintbrush and a horn, and I'm not going to get paint everywhere. I'm not gonna. I need to lean in for the chat. Julia Child. What would the horse be? What would you dress if the rider was Julia Child, what would you dress the horse as? Like, even if it was something tacky, like something you're going to eat. Like a rotisserie chicken. How would you turn a horse into a rotisserie chicken? Or a pot roast or something. Pot roast. Some horses are shaped like pot roasts. So, like, if you have a little bay pony that's shaped like a pot roast, you can be Julia Child. That's awesome. Odin's horse, Sleipnir. Do you know, did I ever see a costume like that? Or am I just really hoping? But to make like 4 extra legs for your horse and attach them, like, I don't know, to the saddle somehow, to make the extra legs. And if you didn't, like, Artax would dance around and die. He'd be like, oh my God, it's attached to my legs. It's eating me. But if you had a horse that was tolerant, or if you got your horse used to it, that would be so cool. Oh, Gandalf and what's his name? Shadowfax? I'm gonna put Shadowfax, Sleipnir. That's good. Like horse, equine costumes. Like, what can you make your horse? You know, Pegasus is another one if you have wings. The wings are my next big project that I'm thinking of figuring out how to do, you guys, is figuring out how to do different kinds of wings to put on your saddle. Sorry, I keep looking down at the playback, so at the monitor, so that I can see what you guys are seeing. And I'm like, oh, they can't even look at what I'm doing. They can't even see what you're doing, Michelle. The AT-AT oh yes, the AT-AT costume was amazing. That, I don't know if that would work for a ridden. I guess, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm thinking like for in hand, where that would be better for an in hand class where you're walking rather than a ridden one. Although that might be fun to be dressed like Luke in his little orange flight suit and his little helmet, and to be on top of an AT-AT. And I said AT-AT. I'm Gen X. Don't come for me. I'm not going to say AT-AT. I'm not going to do it. But that might be fun to have him riding one and being like, yeehaw! Like, you know, like at the end of Dr. Strangelove, or what am I thinking of? Where is my brain right now, you guys? All right, I have to figure out how to set this up. See, at the very bottom, it's all foam. I don't have the sculptor coat down here on the bottom, so I just can kind of pinch it. That didn't use as much paint as I thought it was gonna. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do something delicate, and I'm about to get paint on my fingers. Ta-da! Okay. Not here to fake everyone out. Also working on something. What centaur insides and bones look like? Oh yeah, like the anatomy of a centaur. That sounds neat. Multitask, baby. A flower and a fairy. I love fairy anything with horses and unicorns. I like, okay, there was flowers and a bee. Like, if you can make the horse the bee and you have flowers all over you, or you put flowers all over your horse and you're the bee. I've seen that before, which I think is cute. I wanted, where's the sketch? Do I still have the sketch? Did I make it? Did I? Oh, here. Okay. Somebody suggested an anglerfish costume in the extra equestrians group. And then my brain went crazy because I was like, okay, not angler, but like to be a fisher person. Like, here's what I want to make. This would be cardboard. So, and that's just the basic shape. So I want to make like 2 cardboard boat shapes that with straps that go in over the pommel and back just behind the cantle of the saddle. So it looks like this is a boat. And then I am a fisherman, and I've got my little fisherman's hat right here. And then Sunny's face is painted to look like a fish. And then we've got the little fishing pole. So as he walks along, and I can even put like some streamers down here to make water. So it looks like a fisherman catching a fish in a boat. And I really think I'm going to try to make this for this Halloween. Like, this is bumping out one of the videos that I had on my schedule for Halloween. I was like, I want to see this happen. So I am going to have to figure out how much cardboard I need and like how I'm going to do that. But that was my idea. So making yourself into a fisherman and your horse into a boat. Meguri and Luca, hey, how are you? Lotus horse, whether the flower or the car. An Apple computer. That's a funny idea. Yes, end of Dr. Strangelove. Yes, that would, you could do that just as a cowboy and dress your horse as the bomb. But I was thinking, like, I was picturing Luke Skywalker on the back of the AT-AT doing the yeehaw! Jack Skellington, yes. Skellington. Formula One horse. There was somebody, I don't know if you saw the costume video, but there was somebody who made their horse a wide load. They made a cardboard front of a semi-truck and a cardboard back bumper that they put on the front and back of the horse. And it was so funny looking and awesome. And so they had like wide load and one person had the traffic cones. It was so cute. Vehicles. That is an idea. Alana and Sig, hello. It's good to see you in the chat. How are you? You could do the dire horse from Avatar. Wait, is that Avatar the movie? Like the blue people, or Avatar like Airbender, Avatar the Last Airbender? Is that what they're called? Good. I'm doing pretty good. Got my roots bleached. I'm going to put some more teal on those tonight. Just kind of feeling myself, painting unicorn horns today and trying to come up with the ultimate costume list. Maybe we'll just work on this the entire month of October in the live streams, whatever we're doing. And we're doing more stuff. Next week, we're going to make fairy wings. Cameron. Oh, the Cameron avatar? That would be great. Yes, we had talked about that, to turn yourself into one of the blue people from Avatar and then one of their weird horse things. Oh, also How to Train Your Dragon. One of the people in the extra group was a dragon, and an Astrid and her dragon. And if you were here earlier when I showed off my gold glitter gel that I made, I'm painting this on Sunny. He's going to be a gold dragon tomorrow. Oh no, my paintbrush rolled away and painted things. Okay, I want to do another one in white. Hang on. I'll do this one. This one's my smallest one. Okay, so we've got our superheroes and animals. What other categories? Thinking, because like categories and styles you can get into and just like do whatever you want, like steampunk. So if you have like, if we have an idea of what we're going for, it suggests a whole array of possibilities. This white is obnoxious with these lights. I am definitely going to have to, I'm going to choose a different color after this next one. I'm going to be out of white paint anyway in my little cubicle on my little palette. What else have I seen that is totally cute? Yeah. Oh, someone was turned their little miniature horse into a John Deere tractor, and then they walking beside was a truck. So Okay, this is turning cute. This is turning out cute. I'm enjoying myself. This is a happy occasion. This is a happy occasion. Traditional horse that I'd love to do. Somebody did Merida and from Brave with their horse that looked like that horse. Ugh, I love it. You know what? There are some costumes, like, depending on your horse. I'm pouring out some more paint, pardon me. Like, if you have the kind of horse, like, for example, I have a gray horse that I named Artax. So I really need to do Liam and Atreyu cosplay, especially now that he's got his long hair again. And then put them together and be Artax and Atreyu. Be like, look, everyone, don't be sad. They live again. But, like, super recognizable horses. You know, if you've got a Palomino, you can be Roy Rogers and Trigger. And okay. It looks like it's glowing. Oh, it is magic. Okay, into the paint water you go. And excuse me, I have to dip. Excuse me. Oh, no, don't fall. No. Shh. Okay, everyone. It's okay. It's going to be all right. Just don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. Next, what do we want to do next? I'm going to go in the chat and look at anything anybody suggested, but I want to do one of these black and see what that does. I have not made a black unicorn horn before. This one's going to be black. I decided. Okay. Alanin say has to leave. That's fine. Oh my gosh. It itches. Stormfly. Yes, that was the one from How to Train Your Dragon. The classic Headless Horseman. Somebody was wondering about, like, literally how to do that. There's a chicken car. Oh my God. Get a box and turn it into an old style TV and bunny ears and dress as any TV show character. That would be cute. That's cute. Thorman fan. Okay. I did miss you, Alana and Sig. Don't panic, says Marvin, the paranoid android. Oh, I wonder there's got to be something from the Hitchhiker's Guide universe that you could be. I can't think right now. The cow that asks you what part of it you want to eat. Wow. Maybe you could dress your horse as Marvin, the robot, and you could make yourself, like, get one of those styrofoam heads from, like, Sally Beauty Supply. They cost like $5, I think, or $10. And then you can put it, like, paint it like your head, and you could be Zappa and Beeblebrox. And your horse, you could dress your horse as the robot. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to put it, I'm writing it down. Zaphod, Beeblebrox, and Marvin. Because, of course, Zaphod Beeblebrox would be riding Marvin. Of course he would. It probably was in there somehow, and he just edited that out. Wally and Eve. I wonder if we do that with horses. That sounds interesting. Because some of these, like, I can't picture it yet. Okay, hang on. Do I just want a different brush for this? Maybe I want a different brush for this. This is how I end up, like, with all my brushes gone. Okay, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. This is what's happening. This is how we do it. That was terrible. Please don't judge me. I love your lives. Thank you. Different. What time is it anyway? 4:38. Ravenous bug bladder beasts. I'm not even sure I know what that is. Which believe that if you can't see them, they can't see you. Like, how are you going to do that costume? You're just being silly now, sir. Spooky, scary skeleton. Yes, I've done the skeleton before. I've got that on the list already. Great minds already. You be the nerd and the horse be the nerd's container. Oh, that's funny. That's, you know what? You could turn your horse into a box of something and then, that is cute. I'm going to put candy box. Candy box. That is a cute idea. And now I want candy. I mean, that is a fun idea. What about some more fun ideas like that? Like just genuinely cute ideas. Like even if it's the worst execution possible, even if you totally mess it up, even if it's the dumbest thing everyone has seen and it's literally just cardboard and duct tape and paint, then it still works. Do you know what I'm saying? I want those kind of funny ideas. The funny ideas that can carry a poor execution, you know? You know what? This one spirals the other way. No, it doesn't. Yes, no. Yeah, this spirals in a different direction than the others, and I'm painting it black. Whoa. This is going to be for a dark unicorn. I don't know what accent that was, and please don't, I'm not putting that on my audition reel. Okay. If we put glitter on that, if we glitter that thing up, add some highlights on there. I'm wondering how it's going to look. I'm going to go try it on Sunny. What about like other like cartoon characters and like Tom and Jerry? Do people still know Tom and Jerry? Does Gen Z know Tom and Jerry? And their abusive, toxic relationship? Gen Z would watch Tom and Jerry and be like, what is this toxic stuff? Like, this is what y'all watch. No wonder Gen X is so warped. This is what we grew up on. Abuse as comedy. Joust. You know, jousting, that is just a fantastic, that is oh, the lipstick and the purse. That's a funny idea because, yes. Okay, I'm putting that on there, lipstick and purse. Painting with the ideas. Companion objects. It reminds me of the Key and Peele sketch when they're the Key and Peele sketch where the gay couple wants to adopt, and they're talking about adopting siblings. We could dress them as companion objects. So that's what I'm thinking like here for Halloween costumes with your horse, companion objects, right? Like dress your horse as a pea pod and put little peas, like you're one of the peas in the little pod. Oh my gosh, what else? You could dress your horse as a bicycle, like put like a cardboard bicycle on each side of him. I don't know. What about one of oh, Cherry. There's Cherry Berry. Hi, Bean. I love you. Do you want to come in? Did you want to come in? I'm doing a unicorn horn. She's so precious. I love her. I love her. Do you want to be on the live stream? My little girl. She's so y'all, Loki has, speaking of cats who crash my live streams, Loki has a vet appointment Tuesday. Okay, there she goes. Loki has a vet appointment Tuesday. He has gotten to where he's like really scratching himself. He's allergic to something and we can't keep him from scratching himself. So he's going to the vet and we'll just see. We'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? We'll do the thing. Cherry's fine. Cherry Blossom's fine. So is Odin. It's always fun when a cat busts in on the live stream. I'm having fun thinking up all of these Halloween costumes. I think I'm excited about making the list all month long. Oh my gosh. This is going to look cool. Oh, this is going to look, you know what? It's shiny. And the fact that it's shiny and picks up the light, I wonder what it looks like in person. Like, because, you know, things on camera look different than they do in real life. So if I put some iridescent glitter on here, is it gonna look cool? Yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's my favorite thing. This is what's happening. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have like a little piece of poster board laid up against the wall. So I'm like standing them on the floor and like leaning them over. It's very high tech in here. That's what we're doing. I think I want to do another one in black as a base. Do I want to do another black base? I can paint a color on top of it. I'm going to do more black as a base. I've decided. Let's put some paint in there. Let's hydrate. Oh, one of the extra group members recently did a costume class where she dressed as Ursula and dressed her Minnie as one of the eels, you know, Flotsam and Jetsam, Ursula's eels. And she looked incredible. She had a dress that made it look like she had like these, you know, arms, and she like painted her skin purple. She had the big white wig on, and she made this eel costume. If you haven't seen it, she made these eyes that look like the little sneaky side eyes that the eels have in The Little Mermaid. And she put like little seaweed on the side of it and made the little ridge that they've got down their backs. It just looked so cute. It looks so incredible. So there's one, Ursula and eel. And it might look even funnier if you're riding the eel. If you're Ursula and you're riding the eel. All right, which one are we gonna? I'm just gonna do the big. This one is so long. I think I'm gonna have to cut it down to like here. These are all gonna be, the very end gets cut off. I just keep the ends here so I can work with them. But I think I'm going to have to cut this one off because it's so long that it droops in hot weather. And that is not cute. All right, let me get that back to shape. All right, don't talk. Shh. Minnie the Moocher. How would you even dress like that, though? I'm not even sure. Goofy and Clarabelle. Olive oil. I'm trying to think, like, what would the horse be? Would the horse be Popeye? I wonder what other cartoon characters you could be. Like Garfield and Odie. Does that work? Does anyone even still know who Garfield and Odie are? Okay, I got to get this black paint on here. We didn't even go through superheroes. We just kind of said superheroes, but I think it's fun to just put like superhero capes and stuff on horses because that's just hysterical. Give them a little mask. The sleazies and fly masks are the best. If you want to have a superhero costume, just get a neck sleazy and one of those spandex or lycra fly masks and paint them whatever you want. Add a little cape on the back of the saddle, like just laying over the rump if you want. And also if you want, add like polos in the right color, polo wraps. Superhero would be just so super easy to do. Superhero, super easy. And then superhero costumes are easy to find. If you don't want to make here's the thing too with costumes. Like, are you going to make it or are you going to buy it? A superhero costume is easy to just go buy just about anywhere right now, which is nice. As it should be. You should be able to just go anywhere and buy a superhero costume. There should be more superhero costumes. There should be more superhero jammies for grown-ups. There should be more superhero costumes that people can just wear around town. I am an advocate of wearing ridiculous costumes around town, even when it's not Halloween, by the way. I don't do it all the time, but I am not afraid to do it, and I have been known to do it many, many times. Many, many times. Okay. We are almost done with this here. And then I'm going to put these down. I almost got all 5 of them with a base coat on there. This is just too ridiculously long. This is just making people uncomfortable. This is not right. I'm not even going to have it this long anyway. Why am I even painting down here? Why am I painting down here? Boom. Okay. Oh, hang on. Don't leave me. You guys, I still have like my breeches on from being at the barn earlier. My baby saw the farrier today. Sonny got new shoes on his sweet little feet. And Wayne, my farrier, said he seems to be feeling really good. My Sonny has navicular in his front feet, navicular degeneration. And it's mild right now, so we manage it with shoes. My farrier makes him a special shoe with a bar across the back of it, and these seem to be supporting him well enough, because usually when he clenches the nails, Sonny will get grumpy, and it's a little bit painful for him, just a little bit grumpy. But today there was no grumpiness at all, so I think we're doing better. Like, his feet are doing better, and that's awesome. Show death on his horse. I would love to do that. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. God, wouldn't that be great to have 4 horse friends to do the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? I would love that. 4 apocalypse horsemen or women. Yeah, group costume. I want to do, if you had 2 people on horseback, I would do a Golden Girls costume. And dress up the horses as Golden Girls characters. Like maybe, I don't know, Sophia you be Sophia and your friend can be Rose, and then dress up your one horse as Blanche and one horse as Dorothy. Like put little wigs on them, and Blanche you could put like something like a little lipstick on the Blanche horse, something like a low cut, make like a little low cut something on the breastplate for the Blanche horse, something long and flowy for the Dorothy horse. I don't know. I just love Golden Girls. So Devil and Angel is a great idea. And I guess it would be up to you as do you dress your horse as the devil or the angel? Which one are you and which one is your horse? Devil and Angel. I got to go back through the chat on this and look at some of these as well. Archie and Meathead. You know what? If you could figure out how to dress the horse as a recliner, then you could be Archie in his recliner. Sheep and shepherd. That's kind of fun. A horse, I think, could turn quite easily into a sheep. You could put just little polyfill fluff all over, stick it all over everywhere. Sheep and shepherd. I'd love to figure out how to make a horse look like a rhino. So like you could do some serious Black Panther cosplay. Like make you turn your horse into, like make a big horn thing for your horse. If you had a big fat draft horse, that might work. But I don't know. I don't know if that's superhero. Popeye in a tin of spinach. That's cute. That's cute. The olive oil and Popeye idea. How do you turn your horse into a can? I'm going to do the boat thing, you guys, with Sonny as the fish head. His head is a fish. I'm just going to have to figure out how to do that. Maybe I'll be working on that costume at some point, too. The tired rhino in Jumanji. I wonder, again, we can think of other animals to turn our horses into. We've already done zebra, giraffe, cat. You could turn your horse into some sort of lizard, like an iguana. Y'all. What for draft horses? Zadel's here. Oh, I was thinking like one of the rhinos from Black Panther, like those battle rhinos. So if you had like a big fat draft horse, you could figure out like a chamfron with a big rhino horn off the front of it, or big that makes it look like a big rhino head. But that, to me, that only works if you have a horse with a booty. You know what I mean? Like a chonk a really portly fella, a absolute unit. Like one that you could pat that horse on the butt. Do I need to do one more horn before we're done here? It's 4:54. We should probably just turn off the live stream. My horse is part cat. She loves knocking things off shelves. Sonny is like that. Whatever's around, I have to make sure there's like nothing within reach of him because he'll be like, oh, what's this? Like, even if he knows what it is this a treat? I better knock it down and see if it smells delicious. Hippo, if you overfeed it. I know a couple horses that could pass as hippos. The Battle Hyenas from the Hobbit. That sounds crazy. You know, I wonder if there are like, I mean, Ring Wraith is one that would be an interesting and cool cosplay. I've been taking notes this entire time. I've got categories over here. I've got ideas here. I'm going to go back through the chat and look to see ones that maybe I missed, and I'm going to make like an ultimate list. Next week, we're going to work on it more. We're also going to work on fairy wings next week. So don't forget, if you want a shout out in the beginning of the live stream, and then you can become a channel member. Click the blue join button down there. You can also be a Patreon. There are slightly different benefits to Patreon and to channel membership. So you may want to check both of those out and see if you want in on one or the other. You can also get your own extra Equestrians t-shirt at the link in the description box. What else am I missing? I don't know. I think we're all good. We have a group from Lord of the Rings. Nice. Spider. I've seen people do Spider before. Let me put that down before we go off here. Spider. That is fun. Spooder. So yes, thank you guys, everybody who showed up in the chat today. Thank you so much for being here. Join me again next week. Again, we're going to do fairy wings and continue talking about Halloween costume ideas. I'm not going to rest until we have hundreds of ideas all in a list that I'm going to post on Instagram and Facebook that maybe we could just post it in there and just keep adding and adding to it. I don't know. Anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream now. Thank you guys. I love you so much, and I'm glad you're here.